They say people won't like it if you don't got a good beat on it. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Hey, just watch your video. I agree with like everything you said. It is kind of disgusting just watching how all these rich people just act with their money. How they don't try to help anyone, how they don't try to do anything. Whether they're YouTubers, millionaires who just build themselves up, or whether they just born into being rich. Your question at the end of the video was, what would I do if I was rich? Well, the first thing I would do is depends on who I'm reaching out to. Because I believe in helping people and reaching out to people and trying to make a difference. Because it actually feels good to make a difference. It actually feels good to fight for something that you believe in that's a worthy cause. It actually, it actually feels good. Like, there isn't a point, to me, there isn't a point to just becoming rich. What am I going to do when I become rich and wealthy and all this thing if I don't help anyone out? If I become rich and wealthy, what am I going to do essentially? Just have a golden casket to be buried in? What's the point of that? I could be buried in a wooden casket. It doesn't matter, I'm dead. Okay, so if I was rich, the first thing I would do is to start a foundation. The foundation will have two parts. You'll have an international part that goes out to different countries and informs the different people that they go to, or the different countries that they go to, inform the people there about different ways to improve their lives, different steps based on their location to improve their lives. And then there's going to have the actual groundwork team that goes into the country and actually builds different things to improve their lives based upon where they're currently living, based on their current circumstances. And with my foundation, my international foundation, I'll try to remove the middleman, because usually there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot of overhead with having a middleman that eats up money unnecessarily. So I'll try to interact directly and be directly on the ground with my foundation. Then there's going to be a U.S. part of the foundation. The U.S. part, they're kind of going to be a lobbying part, try to close the gaps in between all the extremities, like with veterans. Say someone goes abroad and they come back to the U.S. and then they have to reassimilate themselves into civilian life. Like, there isn't a real good transition process for that. Say you have someone that's down on their luck and they're in a shelter. There isn't a real transition system for them to transition from being in the shelter to being where they would like to be in life, or to to having what people call the American dream. So the U.S. side of my foundation would kind of focus on transitions and lobbying to make a difference, to change different things. Then I would actually have an inform and engage campaign, kind of like what I'm trying to do with my channel, where you go out and you inform the public about different things first, so that they understand how these things affect them, and educate them, because education is a big part of everything, is a big part of improving your life, a big part of you knowing how to react in life to different situations. There's a lot of things that are out there that are free, but people don't want to spread information and to inform people. Like, there's Khan Academy, there's Open Course, there are different things that you could do online, or different things that you could look up online and learn, and different ways to go about improving your life. But people don't want to share information, so that's one big area that I would try to target along, in addition to my foundation. There's a awareness thing that I would do too, because people, they seem to not be able to empathize or sympathize or have any type of emotion in life anymore. Like, people are just money driven. What am I, like I said, like, what am I going to do? I'm going to get rich and die and be in a golden coffin, leave a big golden house? There's no point in that. Like, usually people who are rich some of them tend to, the majority of them tend to just want to keep making money with no essential goal per se. Not all of them, because I don't like generalizations, and some people are going to come and say, he's generalizing, or whatever. Now, in response to those people that are going to come and say, oh, you're just saying that because you're not rich. Well, being rich doesn't really change your character. People either have certain character traits that you could actually see before they're rich, that stay with them, and you could see it when they become rich. These character traits don't usually just change or alter unnecessarily or ambiguously or just change miraculously. They're actually there from the beginning. Like, so I believe that I wouldn't change, and that I would essentially go out and do these things that I am saying that I would do. And yeah. So that's kind of what I would do if I was rich, kind of things that I would do. There's a lot of things that I would do, but I guess we'll have to wait to see if I become rich. Hopefully I do, so I can make a difference. And if I don't, I'll still try to make a difference, because there isn't a point to not try. So anyways, that's what I would do if I was rich. This is my channel, Inform and Engage. Thanks.